is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Okay.
All right. So, as you know, ooh, why are my fingers cramping up? What's going on with your fingers? My shit is cramping.
I don't know. I do have issues with carpal tunnel.
Oh, damn. Don't come bringing that here. I'm trying to read. Oh, shit, I'm grabbing the...
I'm holding a pen right now, and I have issues with my writing sometimes, too. So for you to say that, that's funny.
I'm sitting up here trying to get the cards and everything, just hurting. I'm like, the fuck, I can't grab the... Whoa. Is that... Well, I'm city girls with it. Tap, 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 then. Bump, bump, bump. If I had a booty, I'd probably lean sideways and bump it up like that, but I ain't got no ass. I'm one of them assless men. God knew what he was doing. He like, listen, bro, you ain't gonna have no use for your ass, so just take the front, nigga, and be cool. I put on some fly clothes the other day, and my daughter made fun of me. Like, Daddy, you ain't got no butt. What the fuck I need it for? I just.
What do you need it for?
Yeah, I told her, I say, man, I just need a little cushion to sit on the toilet and to sit in the car and dry. That's it. I don't need it for nothing else. She started laughing. She think that's cute. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. Promise I'm not tired, than just spirit. We're gonna be doing you a consultation with the Baron. That consists of you being able to ask as many questions as you like during the allotted time. Believe it or not, it typically don't go over 9 questions. I'd be shocked if it do. But yeah, ask as many questions as you can during that time frame, and that's what's up.
Okay.
All right. So before we get started, I want you to say your first name or whatever you like to be called, so I can pray over these cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
All right. So before we get started, I want to just tell you what's going on. Now, I'm seeing a lot of horses, and I'm seeing white pale horses. Pale horses mean kind of like death, but not death itself. So I'm seeing a lot of agony, strife, and sorrow around you. What's going on with these unicorn, these white horses, or something like that? What's going on with that around you?
Well, I'll say like the agony and the death. Agony is probably more so what I've been struggling with, and it's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this consultation. It's really surrounded around my life and mostly my daughter right now. She's in a mental health crisis and suffers from depression, and it basically started when she was when the pandemic started. So I would say maybe about 2 years, and I found out that she was cutting her wrist. She ran away during that time one time. So a lot of the agony and pain and stress is coming from my worries with her. Because, as parents, we want to protect our kids and we want to save them from everything. But it's like, how do you save them from their thoughts? How do you save them from being in their own head? So I would start there.
Okay, I'm seeing that because I'm seeing a lot of agony and strife and suffering. But I just know that I'm tapped in. That's what I needed to know. All right, what's your first question?
Well, I guess I just want to know, I really want to see if she needs some type of spiritual cleansing or something, because I felt like she has something attached to her spirit. And I can't. I mean, I've tried to do my own cleansing with what I know, but I'm not sure if I need somebody more experienced with the expertise, because I just don't want her to suffer, going, and she's only 15. I don't want her to suffer going into her young adult years and going forward with this. I want her to be able to handle her anger and know how to, let it out in a more healthy way instead of doing self-harm.
All right. So, Spirit, do she need a spiritual cleaning? Does she need a deep spiritual cleaning? Open your heart to love. Release tension. Okay. Health and healing. Open your heart to love, release tension, and health and healing. What your daughter needs is a little bit more understanding from everybody. She don't really need a spiritual cleanse, Mom. Save your money. I don't know the relationship, but I'm knowing what Spirit's saying. I could take your money and give you a spiritual cleanse and come to where you're at, probably cleanse the kid, all that shit. Anybody can do it. Save your money. This is more of an emotional thing, not a spiritual thing. Open your heart to love, release tension, health and healing. This is you guys coming to one accord. Something is off with that baby emotionally that you need to get on track with. It's not spiritual. This is emotional.
Okay. What could I do? Because I've gotten her therapy. She's done therapy for a whole year. I'm trying to keep from going the medicated route because I just don't believe in, a lot of medications and chemicals and so forth. So I've been trying to look up natural herbs and things, but I think she's kind of getting tired of taking.
So, Spirit, so what's the question? Let me make sure Spirit got it.
Just can Spirit suggest ways for me to help her help herself?
Spirit, how can she help herself? How can she suggest to the mom for this baby to help herself? Spirit said father, husband, brother, son. I knew it. Teacher, offer, twin flame. All right, and this baby is not sexually active. I want to make sure we get that out the way, because what Spirit's showing me, she's not sexually active.
Okay.
I'm asking.
Oh, no, she's not. No, that's the thing. She's 15, but most of the time she acts like she's 10, and she's been sheltered her whole life. So I think her father. Is this your husband? Cause no, it's not. No.
All right. Her father has other children after her.
Yes.
Okay.
Before her.
So these are the before children. So listen to what Spirit is saying. They said father of this baby. Offer, meaning the father needs to come and do some apologizing, do some cleanup, and then it says twin flame, meaning kindred spirit, not love affair, kindred spirit. This little girl is kind of losing her identity because there is no male identity for her to grasp on to. So how long have you guys been separated?
Since she was 2.
And
but I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying when you say that, because she's with her dad every other weekend, and he takes her. I couldn't ask for a better father in that area, but he does not know how to express his emotions. He doesn't know how to really truly get down to her level and communicate with her.
No, Mama, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's where I'm trying to get you to see. Remember when I told you they're kindred spirits? They have the same energy. That's the problem. She knows how to talk to him oh too well. He is a shut-off box. He is a nutcase. She is mirroring him. Twin flame. Not romantic. Kindred. Dad, remember what this card just said? Father, offer. Dad need to come in and do some cleanup. Not you.
Okay.
Listen to me. He may get the baby. He may do all that. He is corrupting the baby or got the baby thinking a certain way. He gotta clean that shit up. Not, you can't do it. She's not gonna listen to you, cause she is picking up on the stronger individual, which is him, and mimicking that.
Okay. Okay.
All right. What's your next question?
Well, I guess most of the questions were surrounded around her. I just want to know if this is something that she's gonna come out of, because right now she's not focused in school. She has a hard time. She suffers from social anxiety, so she has a hard time making friends, talking to people. She's just very closed off.
Spirit, will she come out of this? Will she come out of this depression she's in? Will she come out of this? Focus upon your strength, persistence. Okay. Let it go. Focus upon your strength, persistence, and let it go. Yes, she will. She will come out of this. But again, a father has to talk to her. Her father has to do this. She is not going to come out of this on her own. You can't help. Let it go. Persistent. Focus upon your strength. Your strength is telling the father, I need you to do this. This is what we need.
Okay. Because I have had conversations with him before, like multiple times, and he says he's trying, but honestly, I don't think he knows how.
He's trying what, Mama? What is he trying? Because he may be trying. What is he saying he's trying?
Well, he tries to, with his approach, because he was more aggressive in his delivery sometimes, and that was kind of causing her to shut down. So he said, I'm trying to change the way I talk to her. I'm trying to tell her, that I love her. And,
so I'm gonna.
I don't want.
Far be it for me to get in. Far be it for me to get into parenting, because I parent my kid a certain way, as everybody do. But let me tell you what Spirit wants you to tell your ex, your child's father. He need to change his goddamn actions around her. He need to change how he talks to other people around her. He needs to change that. He don't need to talk to her. She is mimicking him. She is mirroring him. And if he get fucking stressed out in traffic, she gonna drive a car and get stressed out in traffic. If he can't keep his mind straight, she can't keep her mind straight. He needs to change his actions, Mama. That's what Spirit is telling. That's the little girl ain't worried about mimicking you. She is mimicking him.
Yeah, you're so right, because like sometimes I notice she's picking up on little slang terms that he uses, and she sounds exactly like him. I'm resonating with this so well, because she just came home this weekend and she said, my dad was cussing out my brother this weekend, and I didn't like that. He's always getting upset over the littlest things. When you said, she's watching how he talks to people and, his actions, and she watches him very closely. I see a lot of him in her. And as far as, like you said, twin flame, I understand that they do mirror each other. Everybody says it. So, I'm clear with that. I'm clear.
So he needs to change his ass. So he needs the counseling, not the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you how severe it is. Your daughter is nowhere near this right here, but this is something that happened in Orlando a few weeks ago, and you might have heard it on the news. A 10-year-old girl shot another lady for her mother. I don't know if you heard that news story.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so there was a 10-year-old girl in Orlando. She lived in her and her mother lived in the Windsor Cove Apartments off of Mercy Drive. So the mother hands the girl a bag with a gun in it, 10 years old, and the mother tells the girl, shoot that bitch. The little girl takes the gun out of the bag. She blows the lady fucking face off, shoot her dead in the face, kills the girl. Now the little girl had no emotion about it, and the little girl yells out, that's not the first time I done shot somebody for my mama before. 10 years old. True story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your daughter haven't gotten that extreme, but what if, say, she's looking at father, she's mirroring father. Father is rambunctious, angry, bitter, talkative, cursing people out, all that shit there, And he says, baby, you could do it too. Don't never let a motherfucker talk to you like that. If they do, you get on their ass. You see what just happened there? He indoctrinating this baby to be an identical replica of his emotion. Therefore, you need to focus on getting his ass in counseling, getting straight, because she will follow the alpha.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. I love it.
All right. Would you like to ask another question?
Yes. The next question is pertaining to my job. I'm actually going through a lot right now with my manager, and basically I've been at this company for like a year and a half now, and my manager has been taking advantage of me and like utilizing me as a team lead or as if I'm a supervisor, and she's made me promises to me that, you know, she's going to try to get me up in a leadership role, kind of like pull me up that ladder, and basically, you know, I just feel like she's been using me this whole time, because anytime we have a discussion now, the tables is turned, and she's more like, you know, she's blaming it on other people, why she can't get me in these roles, or why she hasn't spoken up for me. She's told me that they won't listen to her, but I really feel like she's been lying to me. I feel like she's very intimidated by my knowledge and what I bring to the team. And it even went to the extremes of now, I went above her head and went to the director on her, because she was checking out so much on our team that she wasn't available from a leadership standpoint, and our team was suffering. And I was very careful in my delivery with the director, because I didn't want to really feel like I was going under the bus. It was just kind of like, hey, she needs more help. You know, can we talk about this? You know, maybe we can get other people in other roles to assist. And I don't know what that director went back and told her, but when I got my performance review, it was a low review, when I've been the main go-to person, going above and beyond, doing all of this overtime, doing more overtime than anybody on the team, get there early, stay later than everybody, just always willing to go above and beyond. And now, you know, she's lowballing me. And I've taken it to HR now, so now HR wants me to build a case on her.
Okay.
And you know, present it to them. So I want to know, am I doing the right step? Because I don't want to come from a better place. I want to come from the right place.
Spirit, is she doing the right thing concerning this woman? Spirit says, see the truth. Spirit said, retreat to nature with your heart. Or see the truth, retreat to nature with your heart and priorities. Okay, Spirit, see the truth, retreat to nature with her heart and priorities. Okay, so you're telling me to tell her she shouldn't do this. Now tell me why, because she has conflict with this woman. Is this woman, because Spirit is saying don't. Is this woman going to leave her alone? Is this woman going to cost her job? Is this woman going to stop her from advancing? This is what I want to know, Spirit. If she don't do this, she can be in jeopardy. Spirit said follow your heart. Spirit said detach from drama. Spirit said peace offering. You should not build this case against this woman. So what is this woman doing so bad then, besides just not acknowledging?
She's very toxic for our team. Like, if she can't get what she wants out of me, because I kind of told her and stopped kind of being so attentive to everything for her and doing her job for her. So, you know, she plays the other girls on the team against us. So she'll run over to the other girls on our team and have them to do what I was doing, and then smush it in my face. Like, you know, she'll make a grand announcement and say, well, such and such is going to be doing this today, and you all are going to answer to her, and, you know, X, Y, and Z. So it's just kind of, and then she's even caused conflict amongst us. So this is caused, you know, it's like 4 of us on the team, and it's 2 against 2. And she's been the main culprit in it all.
But I'm still not understanding. She doesn't have it directly out for you. She's just trying to manipulate the team.
She's manipulating the team, but I feel like she's using her tactics against me because now she can't utilize me like she wants.
This is in your head.
And
this is in your head. Listen,
no.
She just want to win.
Okay.
She just want to win. And if she want to win, that don't give you the right to sit up there and go and fuck her life up. Unless she say, hey, Emma, you're done. Or you're nicked. I'm going to get rid of you. She ain't doing that. She's just manipulating, trying to play her position, trying to stay on top. This is survival for her.
Right. I mean, I do think, like, I feel like it's team her. That's it. But I tried to ask her. I'm like, hey, I've done so much for this team, and constantly praise my work, and even talk to me about getting to a higher position. And I don't understand this review doesn't match up with everything that I've done over this team. And she was like, I'm not changing the rating. That's basically all she said.
So I hate to not sound side with you on this one, but no, she does not have it out for you, and I think you're just, honestly, I'm just gonna tell her how Spirit said. I gotta be true. I think you're the petty one in this thing right now because you're just uncomfortable. Spirit saying she ain't made no direct threats to you.
Okay.
Don't let your emotion take over. You play the game with her.
That's why I'm asking, because I prayed over this. I'm trying to not be upset about it, and just like, I just let karma do its thing if that's what needs to happen, But I mean, now, because basically on the review it said, if you do not agree with this, take this up with HR. So that's what I'm doing. And HR wants me to give them information to show proof that I've been doing all of this.
Now, let me tell you, you give HR something showing proof that this lady is fucking with you. She's in a supervisor position.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna give her training, and she's gonna come back and retaliate also well, and nobody can't call it retaliation. She's gonna make your shit hard. They don't fire supervisors on your job for swabbles, for performance reviews. They fire supervisors for stealing, inappropriate activity. So this is why Spirit is telling you, let's not be too hasty here. Because you're going to get all that shit, and you're going to think you're doing it. You're getting her right now. They're going to call her in the office. She still got 7 write-ups she need to get before she terminated. And they got to show, I got a right to face my accuser in the workplace. They're going to say this was you. Although they say we'll keep it secret. And now your ass is on her radar. Our Spirit is saying leave this alone. Transfer departments, do whatever you got to do. But don't bring this shit up to that woman, because they gonna say they can't do nothing. She ain't hit you, threaten you. You ain't got her recording saying she gonna fuck you over. None of that. This is just he say, she say, and you just discomfort. Nope, don't do it. That's a warning.
Okay, I got you.
All right, what's another question? We got a little more time.
So the next question is, like my living situation, I have some neighbors that have been very disrespectful and very rude, and this is contributing to my daughter's anxiety also, because we've kind of been bumping heads since they moved in. Mm-hmm. And kind of started with them allowing their dog to use the bathroom all over my side and their side as well. And, this is specific in the contract and the lease agreement that you have to pick up after your dog. So, this happened the first week they moved in, and I went to the office because I didn't want to approach them because I just wanted to handle it the right way. And I was like, hey, can you have them start picking up after their dog? Well, come to find out, the dog wasn't even on the lease. So they had to pay the dog fee and the whatever down payment when you first moved in to have those dogs.
Correct.
So I guess that made them upset, and that's where everything kind of, escalated. So
what's the
I guess at this point my daughter, she's fearful because what they do, they slam the doors all hours of the night. If they see me upstairs in my room doing something, like they can see the light outside of their balcony, they'll come upstairs and start slamming doors and banging stuff around. Especially when they know that I went to bed, they slammed the doors as hard as they could. It made walls shake. It sounds like somebody ran into the building. So it's just like a lot of immature behavior, and it is a younger couple. So I'm just wondering, like, they've had so many complaints against them, and it has been turned over to take other actions. But I'm just, at this point, I'm exhausted. My anxiety is up now because of it, because I've tried not to confront them. But, the disrespect has been constant for like several months now. So I don't know, I'm like, should I just move? Or are they on their way out? I mean, I really don't know, but I'm not used to living in disruption like this. I like to live a pretty peaceful life.
Good. So what would be a good question you want to ask Spirit about them? Will they move? Will they leave you alone? Ask a general question.
That's like, are they on their way out because of all the disrespect and all the violations they've had? And will they come back and retaliate? Because my daughter asks me that all the time. She's like, Mom, they may come back, they may have a gun, and I tell her, like, we're not gonna fear anything like that, because I'm trying to do it the right way. They're the ones in the wrong. I was like, we're not gonna live in fear.
Okay, let me ask Spirit. Is these people looking to retaliate against her? Energy healing. No. Are they gonna move anytime soon? Spirit said they got a family. It's an idea they want to move, but no. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. No, they will not move, and it's because of the female in the household that they cannot move. She has felonies, or she has a record or something like that. So this place did well. So they're not gonna move. So let me ask you a question. Spirit say they not gonna hit you with no gun. They just angry with you, and I would too if you fucking with me and my dog and telling the office and now I gotta pay extra money on top of high rent. I would be furious as a neighbor. But that ain't nothing for me to come back and shoot you, hurt you, or kill you. So get that out your mind and get that fear. But Spirit is saying, if you know these people have a life, rent is high, take in consideration what they're doing. You and them cannot be warring at a time like this, when anybody can go on the street for anything. Is what these people doing so bad, fucking with you, your day-to-day activity?
You said, is it so bad?
Yeah.
Yes, it's awful. Like, it affects my concentration daily when I'm working in my home and everything.
So when you say your concentration, they're bumping loud music. They're bumping loud music.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You're in your home, so these people are bumping loud music.
No, they're like slamming doors constantly, stomping, running up and down steps. And this is an apartment complex where someone that lives there told me they have 3 people that live by them and they don't hear them at all. So there's no excuse for me to hear it.
So you're frustrated. So again, same thing was going on with the job. Now Spirit is telling me, and I'm going to get rude with you right now, because Spirit says you got to get a dose of reality, mama. And I'm going to be quite frank with you here. You don't get to make the rules that have a peaceful life in this world when everybody else is going through shit. Spirit is saying, how dare you feel like everything's supposed to go your way? If these people is in agony and they have a hardship because their dog shitted in your yard, which you was right for that, but you don't get to hold a grudge against them for pissing them off unless they came to your house, punch you in the face, kick your dog, threaten you with a gun or something like that, or is making it directly hard for you. These issues that you bring into me in Spirit is just discomfort.
Well, what I'm saying, but it's starting to affect my child. Like, she's, when I leave to go to the store, there's some things to aggravate her. They're knocking on
So they're retaliating. So what would you like for Spirit to do? What would you like in a perfect world? What would you like for Spirit to have done to these people?
Well, I don't want anything done to them, but I just, I would like for it to stop, the disrespect to stop, because, the only thing I've done is I tried to do it the right way. I could have confronted them and something could have happened, escalated, and, I could have hurt them or they could have hurt me, so I took it to the apartment complex. So I wasn't aware those dogs were on the leash. I didn't know that. Have you ever thought, instead of sitting up here letting these people know they fucking with me, instead of you slamming doors and you ignoring them and being uppity and just not giving a fuck about their situation, have you ever thought about going to them and say, hey, we got issues, I got something going on in here, if I offended you in any way, I apologize, it wasn't my intent, I didn't know your circumstance and situation, I don't want this as a neighbor, is there anything I can do to make this better or to make this go away? We both got to live here. We both got to deal with the struggles of inflation. Is there anything I can do? Because I'm going through something, don't put them in your business. Is there anything I can do to make our relationship better? That's all Spirit is telling me is taking. And yes, they may be pissed off at first, but if you just say, listen, I'm trying. Every day you do that shit, they can't bitch with but one person. So you are like, the more conflict they give me, the more I'm gonna let it drive me crazy. Cause these people are playing a tactical war game with you, and you're allowing them to win. Versus you saying, admitting to them, I didn't know the dogs weren't on the leash. I didn't know this would cause conflict. I thought you was doing that maliciously and intently. I apologize, but I want to work this out. Your daughter got more issues to worry about than your neighbors and worried about a gun. Then your baby daddy, I'm pretty sure he's not nothing nice to play with. You're going to bring him over there if you keep telling him they fucking with his daughter and they're the cause. Now he's in prison or in jail for trying to stop it uncouthly. You see what your actions are doing. I understand what you're saying, but that's not my intention. The rent office lady told me not to approach them.
Why? They telling you not to approach them in anger and violence. No rent office I ever worked for or been in, they say, I just want to go and apologize to these people. They'll say, yeah, go and apologize. I'm telling you to apologize. I'm not telling you to confront them and fight them or argue. Apologize. You wronged these people, believe it or not. You could have told them, please get your dog shit up in a nice, nasty way. They would have understood. But you went and you put them people in their business, and they cost them a hardship. And then if you keep reporting them, they're saying she trying to evict me. I ain't got nowhere to go. My wife got a felony. We can't get nothing but this apartment, or I'm in the apartment, and where she gonna go? You see, you're their enemy right now, and they're trying to get rid of you because they don't know you on their side, or you don't got no ill will for them. This Spirit is saying you need to take a step back and look at the consequences of what you got going on and how it can affect everybody else. I wish I could be on your side with this one, but Spirit is not allowing me to. Spirit saying this is what you gotta do.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I've taken the steps to pray over this before I made any steps, before I took it to the office or anything like that. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because if some young individuals, they just don't want to do the right thing. And okay, let's just say if I would have took that approach and they still continue to do it. And
know what? You took that approach and they still went and did it. They're gonna tease you for a little bit, have a little fun, but you know what? It'll stop. The bottom line is to let these people know you're not their enemy. They feel you're trying to get them evicted. You don't give a fuck about their life, their situation, nothing. So yeah, I am not going to be nice to you. I'm going to treat you like shit every chance I get, and I'm going to fuck with your head every chance I get. Hell, if my dog shit in my yard, I'm going to throw it in your yard to piss you off even more. Because nobody is using logical, rational mindset. It's fight and flight, fight and fight and fight and fight. Bicker and bitch. Spirit just gave you a full thorough ass chewing, telling you how to solve it. And if Spirit tell you how to solve it, damn it, it gotta work, because you're bringing Spirit on your side. It's not your understanding, because Spirit just told you what they're thinking. You're trying to get them kicked out. You're trying to fuck them over. So yeah, they don't like you. They mad at you, and they're gonna fuck with your daughter if they see that that's getting to you. Other than you saying, hey, Melvin, Marvina, whatever, listen, can we talk? I ain't trying to do no shit. Can we talk? And you ain't talking to no 10-year-old, no 14-year-old, no 15. Talk to the parent to parent. Hey, listen, I'm going through some shit over here. I'm losing my shit. And I do apologize if I caused you any discomfort. It was not my intention to put these people in your business, and I am so sorry. But right now we neighbors. The world is getting hard. We both could be fucking exiled, kicked out, put in a concentration camp. I don't care how you say it. It's an apology, heartfelt, need to be done to let these people know you are not their enemy. And once that get done, even if they don't take it right then because they still angry and they got a right to their emotion, the shit dies down. Stop running your ass up there to that office before they do something stupid to you. Because you're looking at their livelihood, and they're looking at, you don't give a fuck about them and their family, so they don't give a fuck about you. This is survival. Same thing with the lady on your job. Look, use your mind right now. She's a supervisor. They elected her for a reason. They will call her in there. They will write her up, put a strike on her record. She will still be employed. You still got to deal with her. Spirit is teaching you a destiny lesson. So again, he just saved you from having your ass handed to you on your job, and he's trying to save you and save your mentality by not having your ass handed to you or at your home. You don't get to make the rules when you in discomfort. I dislike a lot of fucking people around me, but you know what? We live together, and I gotta understand that person's situation.
Okay, well, I guess I just felt like I was being ran over, and taken advantage of. So that's, I understand. Thank you, Spirit.
You know the best way not to get run over? You want me to tell you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The best way not to get run over is stop the motherfucker who driving the car. Hey, hello, can I talk to you for a second? If you talking to them logically, they can't run you over. You out of the line sight of the car. So the best way not to get ran over by anybody is stop the bitch you driving. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I mean, I'm not Nietzsche or nothing, but Spirit is telling you that this is a pain point and you're causing all this strife around you right now. Tell the baby daddy to learn how to talk and act right around that girl. And you let these neighbors know you're not a threat, mama.
I will. I'll do right.
Sorry I had to be so hard on you.
No, that's okay. That's probably something I need to do. I guess I needed to look at it from another direction. So that's fine. But I really appreciate all your feedback, and I want to thank Spirit as well for delivering that message.
But you're going to be okay. After this side down, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I see it. Spirit say they're going to walk with you on this one right here. You're going to be okay. Even if you got to buy a bitch of fruit, a bag of fruit, a fruit basket or something, a peace offering, because they said peace offering right here. Even if you got to buy them a peace offering, hey, here go a goddamn fruit cake. Don't nobody eat that shit. Here go a fruit cake. Merry Christmas. Sorry. They be like, fuck this cake, bitch, and close the door. Then they gonna laugh about the shit, and now y'all gonna be cool. After about 2 more weeks of the shit, they'll leave you alone.
Okay, I appreciate everything.
All right.
All right.
If you need to reach me, you know how.
Okay, I will. Thank you. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right, everybody. I felt myself getting a little full right there, and Spirit, I was trying to hold back what Spirit was saying, but I put it very tactfully for our sister. She's just at a pain point, and Spirit is telling her, just because you got problems going on at the house, everybody else got problems going on at the house too, and you gotta work with this. Everything does not require a spell, a psychic, or a mage. It's humanity. It's human knowledge. Them people stressed out. They on the verge of getting evicted. The lady on the job, she trying to save her shit. So everybody's operating off of survival right now. And they're telling her, if you see these people operating off of survival, you need to operate off of survival too. Let that be a message to you. You don't get to go and crush everybody's head when you walk in the room. If they operating off of survival, you operate off of survival. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Let me start by throwing some Florida water on my hands. Let's get this party started. I feel like I ain't read tarot in a whole year, so that means I am crunk and charged. And it's only been one day. All right, so we are going to be doing you. Oh, who is my Risha got me at the moment reading? Girl, we finna get all up in your spiritual business. All right, so let me go ahead and throw out the spiel. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs of birthday. Ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. So we're going to be doing you, who is my Risha got me at the moment. Now, keep in mind, I'm not here to crown you. If you want to be crowned, you have to go to an Ifa priest or somebody who's in that Yoruba practitioner in that realm. I just tell you the energies that's on these 3 areas in your life and how to utilize the energy of the Orisha to manifest and get what you need done, okay? All right. Now, the more energy you bring to this, the better. The way it worked, I deal 13 cards. The first Orisha to pop out of those 13 cards is a Orisha that's over your head space at the moment. Then I deal 10. First Orisha to pop out of there, that's the Orisha that's over your actions. Then I deal 7. Pay close attention to that one. That's the Orisha that's over your destiny. Again, this is going to be fun. Have fun with it. Explore your mental faculties and options, and let's roll. So, I'll take a liberty shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name or whatever you like to be called so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. I'm going to stop bothering. All right, so now we're going to go over here. Let's start off. We got to go 1, 2. Oh, shit. Pumbagiri slid up but out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what's going on here, sister? 1, 2. What's going on here? They jumping to talk to you. Hey, slithering snake, sit over here. All right, let's get this started. So we're gonna start with your first Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. Oh, nigga, that yard. Ah. Keep in mind, I am not tired. I took my old man nap for the day. This is truly spirit, because I literally just woke up like an hour ago. I was laying in the hospital room in the hospital chair next to my sister, taking a nap, and I'm rested. This is spirit, so wow. So, okay. I'm going to start with your first Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. This is why you think the way you think, speak the way you speak, your perception, why you perceive things, the way you perceive it. Okay. In this area right here, you have Pumbagiri. Let me talk, Pumbagiri. Now, Pumbagiri, if you know anything about Pumbagiri is the patron saint of women who have been hurt, battered, wrong in some kind of way. This is who you call on when you need retribution from some kind of nonsense with men or women hurting you. Now, she is showing me pictures of somebody's legs. So I don't know what this means to you. Do you hang around a lot of white folks?
No, probably.
No, you would know if you hang around a lot of white folk. No, that ain't no probably.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
Now, does any of these white folks have big legs? These are females with varicose veins in them.
Do they have big legs?
Yeah, like dudes, like pasty legs, varicose veins. You can see their veins popping out through their legs and stuff.
Oh, I don't pay attention to that, so I'm not sure.
Okay, well, so this is what they're saying. This plays a part. They said some Caucasian people you're hanging around, you're doing too much for them. If you're taking care of the elderly, if you're sitting up there in the office with Big Bone Brenda, something like that, they saying you're putting yourself last in every scenario that has to do with somebody of the opposite race of yours. And they're saying, and Pumagiri is saying, you need to get yourself together. You need to do better. You need to do a little bit more. Do you know what they're talking about? Why are you putting yourself last? That's why I say it has to be like a work environment.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure, but I did go back to my old job, and the only thing I can associate with Lady is that I tripped and fell on my way to work. And I just sprained my ankle.
Okay, so but they're not showing me your ankle. They're showing me like so while you at work, is there a lady or female, we'll say, is there a female there that just has you doing a lot of work? She ain't bitching at you or fighting you. It's just that she's dumping a lot of workload on you, or you feeling the need to do more work than necessary. Something like, I guess if you're just going back somewhere, you're trying to prove yourself. But I'm telling you what she's saying. You're doing too much. So whatever you're doing in the workforce to help this Caucasian woman, you're doing too much. And it's still not ringing a bell for you?
Not really. Like, I just started back, and I didn't work the weekend with someone that's the manager's mother, and she wanted me to start sales and everything like that, and that went against what her daughter, who's my manager, wanted me to do. So I'm still in the training phase, I guess.
Listen to what you just said. They were saying you're doing too much for this woman, and you need to stop doing so much. If the mother is sitting up there trying to pressure you to do something, to go into sales or do something, they're saying, no, you shouldn't do this. You should do what you want to do. The cards are saying the same. Maybe you ain't look at the lady legs because she wearing pants or a long dress, but she got something wrong with her legs, varicose veins or some kind of markings or spots on her legs. But they just saying you really need to be more mindful and do your thing instead of constantly trying to prove yourself to these people. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Well, I guess because I just started back, I guess I could, so I just started back, and when you're in the training phase, you just kind of like.
So you're in this process. You're in the process of proving yourself, right?
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
Wondering if I could stray away a little bit from the work subject, I guess, but I was wondering, like, does this center around my head, and what can I focus to, like, elevate my life now in the physical and spiritual?
You're mixing up your questions. I need you to be direct. Now, this is about your head, and we're taking a lot of time on here, but I want you to get what Spirit needs for you to get. Now, this resolved around your head. Pumagiri said you're doing too much for too many people trying to prove yourself. You told me you got a new job. I mean, you went back to your old job, and you're trying to make sure everything is going off without a hitch. I get it. So you should ask Spirit a thing like this. Will what I'm doing pay off? Will it affect anything if I stop? That type of question. I can't answer for you.
Yeah. Well, how can I change it so where I don't offend anyone? Well,
Okay, Spirit, how can give her a path? How can she go along doing this without offending anyone? Spirit said, release tension. What about a baby? Release tension. The children. Balance career and work life. You see what they're saying? Balance career and work life. The Spirit is very much on par with what we're saying. So, do you have children?
no.
Do you take care of anybody? Do you take care of anybody at your house? Like you are the caregiver?
No, just me.
So your boss, okay, I see what you're saying, Spirit. I see what you're saying. So your boss that's going against the mother's wishes, could you use them two against each other and you stay out of it? So say you'll have to ask Amanda, because Amanda is my direct supervisor, and let Amanda and her mother fight it out. You following what Spirit is saying?
Just I guess let my manager know what her mother is asking me to do. Okay.
Yes. And once it let them fall, that's how you stay out of it. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go over here to your second Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your actions. This is why you do the things you do, move the way you move, react to the things you react to. In this area right here, you have Yemoya. Now, if you know anything about Yemoya, she's a great mother. She's just calming, soothing, healing. She's all about nurturing and caring. Now, what you got going on here, your actions. Your problem is you're trying to please. You're trying to people please, mama. And people pleasing ain't getting it. You're trying to please the mother. You're trying to please the workforce. You're trying to please the boyfriend or girlfriend. You're trying to please your mother. You're trying to please. You just in this state of mind where you're just trying to please everybody and you don't know what the hell you got to do, or you don't even know where you want to start doing it at. Yemoya is saying, get out of the people pleasing business. Your new catchphrase need to be cry me a river. You're allowing these people to pressure you and run roughshod over your ass, and you wonder why you can't make up your mind half of the time. She said, get out of this energy. Would you like to ask her a question?
Yeah, who specifically am I trying to?
I'm not, mama, listen, Spirit say he is not going to ask that question because you know everybody around you that you're not standing up to.
Because one person I really care about is my sister, really, and like I'm just like pretty much just doing my job at thing, and that's just trying to get through that so I can figure out the next thing. So I'm just kind of like.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that, what you're thinking about. So let me explain the cards to you again. Spirit is saying you have an issue with people pleasing. Meaning you want your mother's boss, you want your boss mother to be happy, you want your boss to be happy, you want your parents to be happy, you want your sister to be happy, you want the neighbor up the street to be happy. All to your own detriment. Whether you're happy or not. Spirit saying this is the time for you to tighten up your butt buckle and say, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want to do. Cry me a river. I'm doing me. That's not resonating with you?
Well, how do I focus on everything I'm trying to do, like all my goals and everything without worrying about others, I guess?
That's the second time you asked the question very similar to that. You see what Spirit's saying? You want to stay neutral from the bullshit. You don't want to ruffle no feathers. And now, with your service, your actions, and your energy, you're saying, Baron, ask Spirit, how do I stand my ground without making anybody mad at me? All right? I'm going to ask that question. Spirit, how does she stand her ground and avoid conflict in any situation? Spirit said, focus upon your strength. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Positive change. This is focusing on your strength and you living for you. You becoming more of a female. You becoming more of a debutante. You becoming more of, ooh, my hair is done. My toes are lit. My clothes are done. You becoming more of a socialite in your own right. You becoming a grown-ass woman, I should say. I tried to say a different Spirit. Say it like I told you. This is you growing the hell up. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Come on, Mom. You're 34. You should have a strong backbone by now. And you shouldn't have to worry about if anybody like you or not. These spirits are telling you, time to get stronger. You're a great person, great personality. You are a lover, and you like to keep the peace. But this is doing you dirty. This is to your own detriment, okay? Now we're going to go over here to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. This is why, oh Lord. Oh, go. You sure? Woo. I feel sorry for the people around you. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. This is what you're going to typically end up doing, becoming, or acting like. In this area you have Ogun. If you know anything about Ogun, he is a conflict resolution specialist, a warrior. He will tear your ass up, empower you to fuck some up. In your destiny, he says he is going to come and start making everything fall beneath your feet. Something is going to happen that's going to trigger you and you're going to lose it. And a bitch is going to respect you because they got to. They got to. People are taking advantage of you. And Ogun is not liking it. None of these Orishas here is liking it. They're saying stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody push you around. And Ogun say, well, damn it, I'm going to come and give her a little bit of take to get her shit together. Would you like to ask Ogun a question?
Yeah, is that person someone I'm working on a whole project with?
So you want to know is the person that he's gonna have you stand up to a person that you're working on a project with?
Yeah.
Ogun, is this the person that she's working on a project with? He's, oh my God, he says teacher, yes. Offer, persistence. Damn, let it go. He said, yeah, if they can't take your offer, your input, thank you, Spirit. If they can't take your input on this project, cut the gas loose. Wow. What are you doing on the project? You creating a time machine or something?
No, it's, I'm working on a film. I shot it and I gave this person, he helped me work on it, make it, and he's supposed to be like editing it and stuff, but he has this kind of attitude about, you gotta do everything on his own time type of thing, but I keep, asking him for updates and things like that, so I'm just kind of waiting about for him to let me know if he's gotten certain things done.
Mama, pull your pants up, stretch your back out, get your backbone straight, and put these bitches in checks that's taking advantage of your nice, sweet nature. Do you hear me? This is what you gotta do, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, how did you like your Who Is My Risha Got Me at the Moment reading? Did you get the message out of it that you needed?
Yeah, I think I do. It's difficult because I know I'm thinking about like a whole bunch of things going on, so it's like pinpointing everything to like, okay, this is what you're refocused on. But I'm not surprised about certain information that popped up because I did have a dream that y'all came in my dream about certain things about like my fears and stuff like that. She had told me in my dream, so I'm not surprised.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. These cards don't make no mistakes. When you call the Baron, he's here to help. Just follow what he lay out for you. Everything will get okay. Oh well.
And, I do have another question if I can. Okay. I know this reading is focused on me and what I'm going through, but I just wanted to know if there's a way that I can ask for healing for my sister mentally and emotionally, spiritually.
If you can,
a lot of grief.
If you can ask what for your sister?
Any like healing, like some type of like spiritual download for her because she's like in a dark place. So
you're not asking for a reading for your sister. You just want to ask Spirit to assist her.
Yeah, you want to do it.
And she wouldn't do the reading regardless.
No, because she doesn't really believe in this stuff, but she's just going through some darkness in her mind. Okay,
then, so ask Spirit, which Spirit want to assist, or ask Spirit a question concerning your sister's darkness. I'll give you a question.
Okay, which Alicia can help with my sister as far as her trauma and grief and guilt that she's suffering with.
Spirit, which one of y'all want to assist her sister with trauma and grief? Find the blessing in your current situation. Go now. Come out of the closet. Whoa. She's saying Pumagiri, because you need to find they say find the blessing in your current situation that you got a foot to stand on. They said go now, and they said come out the closet, but they saying a female need to step out the closet and step out of her shell. This is Pumagiri, her needing to love herself and do what's right for her. Because she's suffering the same emotion you're suffering. It's just that her shit is what will happen to you. Like the way she is right now. Huh?
And that's why she just said, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What she's going through, you're looking at a mirror of what you're going to become. Pumagiri, darling.
Okay.
So y'all better get on this ball. All this people pleasing shit need to go out the window. All right, darling. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you again. Every year you call me, every year, the same time, every year. That's good.
Trying to space it out.
I hear you. Well, if you need to reach me, you know how, okay? All right, darling. Yeah, you're good.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. baby girl here is about to be set to go to a depression very soon. So Spirit has to intervene and make sure she don't go that route and make sure she's okay. I think they're gonna work with her, and that question at the end concerning her sister, it was needed to be said because her sister was the same way, and she learned her shit from her sister, and both of them they just a family of people pleasers, and that pleasing people is not gonna do it. You're never gonna be right. You're never gonna be wrong. You're always gonna get taken up and through there in some form of fashion. So don't do the people pleasing thing. Do what's right for you. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling God to trust in you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.